Hi, and thank you for joining me again this evening. I'm Pam Wrigley, and tonight I'm going to show you how to create a really quick, beautiful hairstyle with minimal hair prep. If you have any questions as we go through the tutorial, please just pop your questions into the chat box and I will do my best, my very best today to keep an eye on the chat box and answer your questions as quickly as possible. Now, it could be to do with tonight's bridal hairstyle, or it could be about anything to do with becoming a bridal hairstylist. Without any further ado, let's get started. So we've got very little hair prep I've done here. So if you may be going to do, this probably wouldn't be for a bride, but I'm thinking tonight, I'm kind of thinking more kind of bridesmaids or bridal party. And if somebody kind of maybe turns up late or you just don't have very much time, then this is a really good kind of go-to style. And it's really good to get a couple of hairstyles, whether it's a half up, half down style, or whether it's a low bun like we're going to do tonight, that you can just pull out of the bag really quickly. So, if you are in a kind of bit of a sticky situation where you've not got very much time, maybe somebody's turned up late, then you can still create a beautiful hairstyle. So let's get started. So what I have done, make sure you can still see, that's it. So what I have done so far is I've just put some mousse into the hair, or rather, if this was a client, I would have put some mousse into her hair quite quickly and just blow dried the hair. You could use a little bit of salt spray if you don't have any mousse. Basically, you want to just get a little bit of texture in there. We don't have time to crimp. We don't have time to curl all over. So getting some mousse in there or some texture spray, some salt spray, and just blow drying it really quickly will just give the hair a little bit of kind of grip. So when you come to style it, you'll find it'll be much easier. And I've done a couple of curls just at the front here, and that's going to be it for my curls. But probably what you could do, I kind of did those in advance. But what I would suggest you do when you do the trial, when you do the hairstyle on the wedding day, not on the trial, is that you get mousse everywhere or salt spray everywhere and blow dry. Then start to create the style, and then with the little bits left at the side at the end, then curl rather than curling them in advance, because then you know exactly which sections need curling. So the first thing to do would be to create a little bit of height. And what you could do, so for example, I had a lady today who wanted a lovely kind of undone looking style. And she wanted the hair to be quite matte. So she didn't really want any kind of shine spray, or she didn't want any like structure cream or anything like that, because quite often those creams can make the hair look a little bit glossy. If she has particularly, let me get my spray. If she has particularly kind of dry hair or unruly hair, you could maybe use a little bit of spray wax, but will give it a little bit of shine. Or you could just use a hairspray just to help to hold the hair in position, any kind of little unruly sections. Gather the hair together here. It's quite a quick style. I'm going to aim to do this in maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes. So gather the hair together and get a little bit of shape. So you can see I kind of brought the hair in a little bit, just towards the center here. And then pop a grip across there. Oops, a little flyaway bit of hair there. Make sure you include all the hair. So you could take the grip out again, but I think for the purposes of speed tonight, I'm just going to pop another bobby pin across there. And then I'm going to, leaving the side sections out here from above the ears, I'm going to keep bringing the hair back because I want to kind of create a kind of narrow little bit of a kind of section here at the back. So keep bringing the hair back. You can pop a little pin in there and then do the other side. So once you've got the product in, then it's quite a quick style to create. So maybe you'll spend maybe 10 minutes getting the product in and blow drying the hair, maybe 15, depending on how much hair she's got. But remember, we're not aiming for a perfect blow dry. We are simply aiming to get some texture into the hair. And I think I'll go back to the other side, bring a little bit more hair in. And I'm just bringing these sections in because I don't actually want to put a ponytail on here because I don't want it to be I don't want it to be kind of too narrow here at the back. And remember, when you pop the bobby pins in, try to get them in such a way that they are hidden. And we'll bring one more section over here. So again, a nice kind of narrow bit of hair here. That's it. And I might take that bobby pin out there because it might be a bit high. Let's see if it spoils anything. Don't think it will. No, that's perfect. So bring everything in. And that's the beginning of the style. So you can see it's kind of in, but it's not pulled so narrow that it's a ponytail. Okay, and then what we're going to do next is, I think I might bring a little section around, do a little twist and a little pull. And just remember, you might have some little bit sections down at the side here, you know, some little soft bits around the face. Actually, you know what, before I do that, I think I might do the roll. You've kind of got a bit of a choice here, and it will change the way the bun looks. We could bring everything back and then create the roll. So say we brought everything back and then we create the roll kind of over the top of those sections. So the kind of sections go in and underneath the bun like that. You can see that if I move my hand. Or you can bring the roll up first and then bring the sections, and it just gives a different look. So maybe if the bridesmaids want a slightly different style, you know, they don't all want the same look, then you can just maybe tweak that part of the style. So I'm going to get a little bit of padding here. So this is a little bit of donut that I've cut into a small piece. And I'm going to wrap the hair around the donut. If she's got particularly fine hair, you could put a ponytail into the hair here and then use the padding around the ponytail just to help hold the hair together. Either she's got very fine hair or very thick hair, a ponytail would work. I did a style like this actually on Saturday for one of my beautiful brides, Layla, and she had so much hair. She literally had enough hair for 3 people. So we actually did 3 ponytails here, rolled each ponytail up because one ponytail, it was just too fat. It was just impossible to secure. So we did 3 ponytails and lifted them all up. Now I've got those bobby pins under here. I'm going to do my up and over and secure. Now, if you're not sure what I'm doing with this kind of up and over technique, we do have our online bridal hair course where you can get to see kind of up close and in detail exactly what I'm doing. You can separate this hair a little bit here. So yeah, we did. If she's got very thick hair, as I say, you might want to do a couple of ponytails rather than just one, and then lift each of those up. And then we can bring these sections back, decide which little bits she might want to have down. If she wants to have anything down, actually, I think I might just twist this up and over and twist it over the top of the bun. And remember, hello, Adjoa. Hi. Thank you for joining me tonight. And remember that the other way to do this bun, which does give a very different looking style, I'm doing the up and over again here, is to bring these sections around first and then do the roll. And if you want to leave some of these little bits down, so I can see I've kind of curled these, so I've got a bit of a twist in the hair. You could bring them back one at a time. You could bring them back both all together. You could curl these little bits. So you're just curling a little bit of the hair rather than trying to curl the whole head. This way makes it much quicker. A little twist there. Bring that back and tuck that in. Now, as usual, when I create these hairstyles online and I'm standing to one side, we usually get slightly lopsided. And true to form, we've kind of done that again today. She's a little bit kind of lower on this side than on this side. So I try to correct it, but normally when you're creating one of these bridal hairstyles, you won't be standing at the side like I am doing today. You'll be standing at the back and making sure it's all lovely and balanced and gorgeous right from the get-go. And we've got our lovely, quick bun. Just making sure this padding's not visible at the side. That's better. Any little padding you can see there. Just want to nudge the hair over a little bit. That's it. If she's got fine hair, you could use maybe a little bit of texturizing powder here would be very helpful. Just so you put the texturizing powder on and then rub the hair just to activate it a little bit, and then just separate the hair a little bit, and you'll find that the hair will separate. It'll kind of cover, it'll spread out, but it won't kind of have gaps. And there we've got a really pretty, quick, low bun. She hasn't got any bits down on this side. I needed to be a little bit more. And then we'd recurl these little sections. But she has got some lovely soft bits down here, which I think look lovely. She's got a little bit of height, a little bit of texture here. You could do a braid coming back if somebody wanted a braid. But you can see it's a quick, super, get my words out tonight, a super quick hairstyle. That's perfect if you don't have much time for hair prep. Maybe you're working on a bridesmaid, you maybe got an extra person that's just decided she wants to have her hair done. This is a beautiful style that looks fabulous, and it's quick and it's secure. That's not going to move anywhere. But thank you for joining me tonight, and I look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget, if you want any more information on our online bridal hair course, if you're training to become a bridal hairstylist, then join me on my online course and you'll learn practically everything there is to know about wedding hairstyling, whether it's blow dries, hair prep, braiding, working with natural curls, working with afro hair, long hair, short hair. We've got it covered. But I hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all again next week. Take care. Bye.